Get in there with that. Well, I sure can't get in there with that. How about this big one? Oh, can't even get it started on top of there. Damn. It doesn't matter what tool I use, this will take forever. How often have you tried to use an open-end wrench or a ratchet to get in a confined space and move it a 1/16 of an inch or a quarter turn at a time? It's going to take you forever. Hi, I'm Steve Marquardt, and today we're going to look at a totally new tool system that allows you to work in closed areas like this, and this system is absolutely amazing. It's already been awarded 3 patents by the U.S. Patent Office. Have you noticed how complicated and compact things have gotten recently? Ask any mechanic if his job has gotten easier. Often they have to take half the engine apart just to get at a sensor or the part that needs to be removed. Then they have to put the whole thing back together again. To simulate this problem, we've constructed this tool torture chamber. As you can see, you can't get in the top, you can't get in the sides. The only place you can get in is through this narrow access hole, which simulates working around drive belts and starters and the type of thing you have to do. Now, what if I told you there was a way to make not only mechanics' jobs, but any do-it-yourself job faster, safer, and easier on you and your hands and your body? Hard to believe? Enter the advanced tool system with remote control operation. Now, reason we use remote control operation, you don't need to get up from your chair or your couch to operate your VCR or your television if you have the remote control. You operate it from where you are in comfort to where you want it to work. And with these tools, you won't be running back to your toolbox every 2 minutes to get another tool to try to reach in another area. Advanced Tool System. It's a complete system that provides remote control operation into previously inaccessible areas using torque transfer through the tool from one end to the other. As you can see, the torque transfers cleanly from one end to the other. These are professional models that are recommended for diesel and larger engines, and they have 1/2 inch square drives. Now the 1/2 inch square drives allows you to do a lot of different things. You can drive it with this easy turn hand wheel. You can put your regular 1/2 inch ratchet in here. Turn it from one end to the other. You can, with adapters, drive it with your electric screwdrivers. Same adapter, power drill, drive it. The same way that the 1/2 inch square drive lets you drive this with air ratchets and all your existing 1/2 inch drive tools, it also allows you to put extensions in here that we call simply square extensions. Take your standard socket, put it on here. As an added advantage, they slide through to whatever length you need. Let's say you want to drive this with a hand wheel. Reach in here, slide it through, get it on the bolt, spin it in, spin it out. This is a short model. They come in all different lengths. This is a longer model. They can be any length. These are the 1/2 inch drive models. The other models are considerably smaller. Now, what do I mean by drive anything? Well, we just showed driving a standard socket. And also showed driving the world's shortest sockets. These are what we call shorty sockets. They slide right into the wrench. They give you a much reduced length, operating length, than a standard socket. More access. You can also put screwdriver tips in these tools. Say you're working underneath the shelf bracket. How handy is that to be able to reach right in there and put the screwdriver tip where you need it? Now, we showed driving it with a drill. We have collets that allow drilling. Easy in, easy out, square drive features. You want to tap a hole. Let's say we broke off one of these bolts. You want to work around something. drill it, tap it. We have tons of extensions for these, tons of different applications. Short, long, the through square drives allows different lengths extensions. They're compatible with your regular extensions. Let's say you want to do this. Regular extension fits right on there. Turn it, drive it. Slide it through to whatever length you need. You won't find this in any of your standard tool systems. Now, what does this mean to you? This means that you can now reach into any tight space by remote control. Drill holes, tap holes, put screws in without having to turn the tool from side to side. Get in there and spin it. Get in there and spin it. You want to take bolts out? Sliding extension, reach. Take them out, put them back in, no problem. Work right in that enclosed space. You're thinking to yourself, well, that's nice, torque transfer, remote control. But I kind of like my old ratchet. Well, here's the thing, folks. Zoom in on here, you'll notice we have a switch on here. This tool goes right from torque transfer into being a regular ratchet. In fact, let's say you want to do this. You want the ratchet switch down on your end. And one of the easiest ways to do this, you break the bolts loose using the ratchet feature, and you can spin it right out. You don't want to hear the noise? Switch it off. Complete torque transfer. You want to drill a hole, turn it off. You want to start a bolt. Let's say you can put your bolt in here, reach all the way in here and start that bolt. Now there's plenty of times when standard ratchet, the bolts get loose. You still can't reach it, but the ratchet mechanism won't overcome how loose the bolt is. You're stuck. You got to try to get your hands in there and fingers in there and drag it out. This tool, spin it in, spin it out, no problem. Got a tool that torque transfer from one end to the other. Ratcheting operation. Think of all the tight spots you can get into now where your knuckles and hands are out of the access area and not up against sharp objects where you're going to hurt yourself. Now, these tools are zinc aluminum die cast. These are the heavy duty industrial models, large. But we can make these small, and we can make these work around electricity. These tools will also be available in 3/8 and 1/4 inch drive models that are electrically safe for both homeowners and electricians. They'll be made of composite space age plastics, offered in other drive sizes, any length, and at a very, very convenient cost. Now, that's nice. You've got straight in access. But what if you need even more access? How about a non-binding angle drive? This is what we call a triple tool. Now, once again, 1/2 inch square drives. You can drive it with your ratchet. You can drive it with your electric screwdriver. You can drive it with your drill. You can take the socket out, put the screwdriver tip in. You can put the regular drill in, drill a hole around a corner. Triple tool, non-binding, angle action, work around corners. Now, so far we've seen tools that can drill, they can tap, they can drive screws, they can ratchet, they can do all of this in an enclosed space. Round corners, hard to reach areas. But now it gets interesting. What if I told you it was possible to connect these tools together at any angle and still drive torque through them by remote control? Let's take our original tool, this one here, and let's say we want to reach around a corner at an angle and connect these tools. If you notice, there's lug interlocks on these tools. That allows you to quickly and easily change the angle. Whatever you need while you're under the vehicle. You want to drive these electric screwdriver? That's torque transfer. That's around a corner. You don't like the angle? Change it. You want to drill a hole? Now you've got some access. Now, not only can these two tools be hooked together, how about the original tools? How about the tools we were working with before? Let's demonstrate this with the easy turn hand wheel. If I turn it here, it turns out there. I don't like the angle, I can change it. Turn it here, it turns out there. In fact, I could even hook this tool onto that tool and drive the torque through all three of these tools like a giant erector set. Any angle, anything you want to do. Remember, these will be about 1/2 the size in the 1/4-inch drive model. Lightweight composites, aluminum die cast, strong, rugged, 2,000 pound load rating. And so, what have we seen? We've seen tools that work in tight areas like no other tools. Tools that not only drive bolts and screws but also drill and tap holes. Try putting a rigger drill where these tools can go. Tools that operate around corners at adjustable angles, tools that ratchet or transfer torque, tools that are compatible with your existing tools, novel accessories like the easy turn hand wheel, sliding extensions, the world's shortest sockets. Tools that are basically faster, ergonomically safe for you, and models that are safer on electrical power. The only way of doing these hard to reach jobs faster would be by having a power tool specifically made for every length and reach you needed. And how much would that cost? But it is possible. Allow me to introduce the patented quick change motor system. Using the lug interlocks, you can connect these tools in the same manner we connected these tools before. The on and off switch is on the tool itself. So whether you have an AC model like this or a DC model or air powered pneumatic, this tool fits right on your other tools. Change the angle. Not a problem. Works with the triple tool. Works with the standard tools. Because this is angle adjustable, it's good for whether you're a right or left-handed person. The selector switch on the tool still allows you to ratchet for maximum power. So you've got a power tool, a motorized tool, a torque transfer tool. The ultimate versatility. They can transmit torque by remote control from the operator's end, and they can ratchet when you need it, and they can be a power tool. One motor fits all your tools. Now, no matter if you're an aircraft mechanic, small engine, auto mechanic, or a homeowner, these tools are going to save you time, money, and aggravation on just about any job. And no trips to the emergency room either. Just like the remote control has become the industry standard for the video industry, these tools will become the new standard at your home or workplace. One thing you learn in business, if you want to do the best job and the safest job possible, you need to have the right tools. Advanced Tool System. These are the world's most intelligent tools. Made in the United States of America. Thanks.